Alright, hey guys, Shaz there, back here with another Destiny Hero Guide today, and this time we are on the Dreadnaught. Now to start off with the loadout here, I'm going to recommend scout rifles or pulse rifles. Auto rifles do work, but having the range from scout rifles and pulse rifles kind of works a little bit better in this mission. And anyways, next up for your secondaries, I'm going to recommend a sidearm or a sniper. Shotguns do work. Sidearm because you've got the medium range, pretty quick drops, and the sniper range is the long range with a high damage output, so they both work really well. Shotguns, close range, high damage output, still do work really well, just in certain cases. For your heavy, I'm going to recommend a rocket launcher or a machine gun. I'm definitely going to say to avoid swords at all costs, even if they're exotic. Because once you get to the tank fight at the end, you're not going to want that sword. So maybe up until that point, because they do have heavy ammo crates at the tank boss, that's about where I would draw the limit. And then for subclasses, if you're a Hunter, go Night Stalker. This is all recommendation, by the way. You guys can choose whatever. If you're a Titan, go Defender. And if you're a Warlock, go Sunsinger. That's just, they're all going to be really useful against the tank boss at the end. But anyways, so you're going to spawn over here on the Dreadnaught in this area, and you're going to walk over, or you're going to run over to this area here, and you're going to see some taken enemies spawn. Don't worry about them, just run past. You'll see I did kill one Centurion, but that's because he was like right in my path, so you can feel free to kill him if you want. I honestly could have run past him, I don't know, I decided to kill him, so. Yeah, after that, you're going to come up to these platforms right here in front of you, and you're going to see that bit of light up right there. These, don't run on the platforms right away, because they will disappear, so stand right in front of them, and then they will disappear right here, and then use your ghost to scan for where they are, because as you can see, the first one is gone there, and then you have to follow the path to get up there. Don't worry about this wizard. I, for some reason, decided to attack him and kill him. You don't have to, just kill the Shadow Thrower on your way and run right past him. Honestly, it's easy enough if you could just do that. So, but anyways, yeah. So like I said here, he'll summon a bunch of Shadow Thrower, and I decided to pick him off. You can if you want. It's not really necessary because he stays far enough to the side that you don't really need to worry about him. Just kill the Shadow Thrower on your way, and he should be fine. Yeah. So just keep following the path here, just kind of the direction I'm going. There are some parts where I kind of walk past the thing, like right there. I just walked past the entrance. It's supposed to go right here. You're gonna see some Thrall in this room. You can kill them if you want. You don't really need to, once again, but I chose to. And I guess they can kind of get annoying if they just keep following you. It is a little hard to run past them, so. Unless you're a Hunter and you go invisible, but, you know, Hunters only, so. Okay, and then right there again, I missed the spot I'm supposed to go through. But yeah, anyways, so you go through that hole, you're gonna come down here, there's some more Thrall, kill them out. Or kill them really quick. Alright, and then you're gonna get right here to the Hall of Souls right here, I believe. And you're gonna pull out your ghost really quick to see some platforms and go for the left side. That's my personal recommendation. If you go for the left side, in my mind, to me, it goes a lot faster. So yeah, go through the left side, and that's usually the easiest way to go, in my opinion. So you're gonna see this group of Thrall right here. Just go ahead and take them out really quickly. They're not a huge threat. One shots to the head with scout and pulse rifles, so they're not a huge deal. And they drop at the throw over grenades. So you're gonna see this thing right here though, and you're gonna scan it, and then your ghost is going to take down the shields. And once it takes down the shields, you're just gonna unload on it entirely until it's destroyed. You might have to scan it a couple of times to actually get it fully destroyed, but until then, you know, just keep scanning it until it works. The last one is probably gonna take the longest. So, but I'll get to that in a little bit. So you're gonna see some enemies spawn by it. They're not too important. You can take them out first if you want, if that helps you. I just kind of hid behind cover while I shot at it, and I killed the Minotaur before I actually finished destroying it. But anyways, so you see here, they take a little while to destroy, but after that they're fine. There's going to be 3 of these, by the way. But what you're going to do is you're just going to keep going around in a circle. You're just going to go through a circle in the Court of Oryx to destroy all 3 of them. The second one is going to look exactly like this room, and then the third one's actually going to be near the court itself. But anyways, you're going to see some Thrall, some consumed Thrall and Acolytes there. Take them out. There's going to be enemies spawning along the way. Feel free to take them out. Once again, you can run right past them. That's all up to you. I personally killed them because, well, I don't know why. So I guess I just felt like it. I didn't want to have to worry about enemies following me. So yeah, just keep going through. And like I said, you'll have to keep going around a circle. Just kind of follow all of these bridges and all that, and you should be able to find your path. It's actually really not that hard. Your first time ever playing the mission, it might take a little while, but if you've played the story mission before, you might know the general path to take. And you'll see here I do have a sword equipped, but I'm actually about to equip my Ruin Wake really quick because I just realized that I probably don't want a sword, so yeah, and we'll keep going through here. And here's the other one. Like I said, this room looks pretty much exactly like the other, and you're going to see some Acolytes in here. More enemies than the last room, that's for sure. They kind of get progressively harder as you go around. So, anyways, I did take out the enemies quickly just to kind of help me with that, so I didn't have to worry about them attacking me while I was destroying it. So yeah, take them out at your own pace. Take them out first or whatever. It doesn't matter. So yeah. Anyways, once again, you just come up here and you scan it and you destroy it, or you just shoot at it until you destroy it. Anyways, like I said, it might take a few scans. I got lucky and was able to get it on the first scan this time by using almost a full clip of my scout rifle here and then swapping to my sidearm for the last few shots. So that's kind of why I recommend sidearms. Sniper rifles can work for that too, as long as you can quick scope and get the scope right at the perfect shot as soon as you pull up the scope. But anyways, exiting this room, there's going to be some more Thrall and I believe some more Acolytes as well. And there's also going to be a wizard around there somewhere, so you're going to come out of this room and you can see some Shadow Thrall. But I believe he's actually within the Court of Oryx area. So anyways, yeah, just some Acolytes out here, clear them out pretty quickly. I was able to make one fall off the edge of that. It was kind of funny, it made me laugh while I was doing it. But anyways, so you're just going to run through this area right up here. Just kind of keep following where I'm going. You guys should be good. Yeah, as you can see right here, some shadows right here, some consumed shadows. And there's a consumed wizard right there. So yeah, you're going to need to take him out for sure. And when you do this one, the first time that you scan it, a wave of enemies will appear. And actually after you scan it, it'll only be available for a few seconds to attack. And then after that, it'll shield up again. So as you can see right here, scan it. And then the shield goes down for just a couple of seconds, and some enemies spawn right here. Go and take them out really quickly. You've just got one knight, and then you've got a major wizard off to your right, spawning Shadow Thrall. And then after that, some more enemies do spawn. As you can see right here, I decided to use my Stormcaller and just wipe the room. So I don't like dealing with wizards, especially mages. They just really annoy me. But yeah, so you can see over here, some Acolytes spawn. And then behind you, there's more Acolytes as well, right over there. So just take them out as quickly as possible and then immediately get back to work on taking out that orb up there. So, because once again, they don't take very long to kill. And yeah, so here's the second scan. And I just pulled out my sidearm for this since I can get that nice rate of fire on it. So I was able to use one clip of this and then a few shots of my scout rifle, and that was enough to take it out. So that was fairly nice. I was able to get it on the second scan. Usually it takes me about 3 when I do this, but that time it only took 2. So after you do that, you're going to get the message saying the weapon's down, but then you're going to need to go lock a transmat zone. That's where you're going to end up fighting the land tank, and once we get to that spot, I'll explain a little bit more, but I think for right now, I'm just going to fast forward through this. Alright guys, we are back. As you can see here, we are at the hull breach, and it's going to ask you to lock a transmat zone here in just a minute. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to end up going towards the opening of the hull breach, and there you're going to see a little circle, and you're just going to go up there, hold X, and you'll place a beacon down for transmat. So yeah, as you can see, just kind of scanning right over here. It'll point you in this direction to Hive will spawn. You don't need to worry too much about clearing them out, although I do recommend watching out for Cursed Thrall, because you'll see here in a minute I do get killed by one of them after scanning, or after dropping the patrol beacon, and it was not fun. So I did die a couple of times this mission, I will say that, but that's because I was getting careless and I wasn't watching my surroundings very well. But yeah, as you can see here, a lot of hives spawn, and yeah, you can see the Cursed Thralls right there, but for some reason when I was doing this I didn't see them, and one snuck up on me right about here. Yep, and they do hurt. So just be cautious for those guys. So yeah. Alright, so I spawned back in here, and you're gonna go into no respawn zone, and there's gonna be a land tank. Yeah, spawning restricted right here. Then you're gonna see a land tank coming out over there, the main platform. I'm gonna recommend killing the Cabal around the tank first, or at least a good portion of them, to where you don't have to worry about being constantly flooded by a bullet hell. So yeah, just once again, and watch out for Cursed Thrall still, because there are still some of them around apparently. So yeah, just take out take out the Cabal as best you can. The Phalanxes are definitely a good one to take out, and the Legionaries. As you can see here, I went Stormcaller, or I used my super really quick. Stormcaller does work for this mission, but it's not recommended. So, because you really rarely get to use your super in this mission. So, but yeah, anyways, you're going to see the land tank right there, and your ghost, after about a minute or so fighting it, well, maybe not a minute, but like 30 seconds or so, will drop in some heavy crates. Yeah, right here, it'll drop some heavy ammo crates for you so you can use your heavy weapon. And the land tank is really why it's nice to have a machine gun or a rocket launcher. Rocket launcher you don't need to be accurate with, so I kind of prefer that a little bit, because it still does a lot of damage to the tank in a little amount of shots, and you don't have to be precise with it. But with a machine gun, you kind of got to aim for its thrusters there. And if you do that, then it'll do critical damage and actually probably kill the tank faster, but you also have to be more accurate. While you're at this part, make sure that you're observing the tank's phases and watch its cannon. Whenever the cannon starts going orange, that means that it's about to shoot, and you're going to want to run, because that is an instant kill blast with a pretty good radius on it. So yeah, right there, the cannon glows orange and then it shoots. When it's blue, that usually means you're safe. So be sure to use this cover around here. It's definitely going to be useful to you. Once again, just take out the cabal around the area so you're not getting completely flooded by bullets every time you go out to shoot the tank. And yeah, so there are the heavy ammo crates. I would recommend waiting until you're completely out of heavy ammo to grab one of these. But I believe 3 of them spawn, so you should be pretty good. You should be pretty set on ammo for this part. As long as you're not reckless with it and you use it conservatively, I would say use it only on the tank and then use your primary and secondary on the actual ads. So yeah, as you see here, just take out the thrusters. Once a bunch of fire starts coming out of them, that means you've done the max damage you can do to them for crit damage anyways. So start working on the other ones if you can. That's definitely my recommendation. You can keep shooting at the ones if you want, like if you can't see the other ones. But yeah, as you see right here, I died because I wasn't really paying attention. So I am going to respawn really quick and I'm going to rush through this next part. But just be sure, guys, that you're staying behind cover and you're always watching the tank's phases. As long as you do that, you should be fairly safe. Also clearing out the ads around the area so you're not being swarmed of bullets. So yeah, once again, yeah, just make sure that you're following that technique and you should be safe for the most part. And yeah, so this is kind of why I did recommend a scout rifle, a pulse rifle, and then a sniper rifle instead of all the close range weapons like auto rifles and shotguns. So once again, they do work, but they're not going to be your best choice for this. So yeah, so as you can see here, I'm just using my Ruined Wake, just taking out all the thrusters. It's almost dead already, so it really doesn't take that long to take him out as long as you can shoot in the right spots, unless you're using a rocket launcher, then you don't need to worry about that too much. Yeah, anyways, so as you can see here, he'll drop in just a second. I was kind of being a little careless again, and I wasn't really timing my, it right. But yeah, as you see right there, I did kill him, or the tank anyway. So once you defeat the tank, that is the end of the mission, and you can go kill stuff while Zavala talks to you for a few seconds, and then you'll get your legendary marks, and the mission will end. But anyways, guys, that's it for this Destiny Hero Guide video. I hope this was useful to you guys. Let's go for 10 likes on this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video, whenever that is. Peace out.